questions to ask throughout a campaign with the confidence rising. I told WDF don't switch, good times are coming underneath and deep diving. Fan cams, reactions, watch along, still the pride of London thriving. The Eagles of South, they flying. Keep your eyes on us, we ain't hiding.
Yes guys, Eagle Lad Football here, on our way to the PSV versus Crystal Palace at home for the Under-21s Youth Cup final. Hoping to win a trophy. Last time I went to one of these finals, we won. So, you know, hopefully 2 for 2, sitting in the same place, hopefully some good luck going on. But I'm looking forward to it. Strong team is out, Rapsaki, Rob Street, Scott Banks is playing. Killian Phillips as well is playing, so good team. Surprised that those guys are able to play because they've been out on loan all season, but it'll be a good watch actually. I'm looking forward to it. But going for a score prediction of 1-1 because they are a good team. They play in men's football. They are in the second division of the RHEA. So looking forward to it. Let's see what happens up the Palace.
Eagle Football, we're here for the Under-21s International Cup final between Palace and Jong PSV. Here are the starting lineups: Goodman, Rodney, Balmer, Graham, Adaramola, the back five. Ozo, Waz Morrison and Killian Phillips make the midfield, with Ratsaki, Street and Banks on top. Very, very strong lineup. Obviously, little harsh on the likes of Mooney.
No trialist this time.
Rodney as well. The trialist is not here, so you know, obviously had incredible seasons as well. What's your thoughts on the lineup?
Strong lineup. That is one of the strongest youth lineups I've seen Palace put out. Looking forward to seeing how they play in red and blue finally. This is going to be a good judgment call and see how I do for the summer pre-season.
No, absolutely. I'm glad we've gone strong though as well. We've got to take these things seriously. It is a cup final, you know, and also we can look at it in the sense of we're protecting those youth players. You know, could be protecting them. You know, they're very young, like heartache and so on and so forth, but experience is needed. PSV, for those who don't know, the young PSV actually play in the Eredivisie Division 2, and they're currently 14th place. So considering they're a young squad, you know, that is an incredible achievement from them as well. So yeah. Listen, keep it locked here. We'll be vlogging this game and hopefully we can come out with a victory at the Palace.
Let's go, let's get it.
Half time is Palace 1, Jong PSV won. We controlled the game, completely controlled the game and stuff. I would say we've created like clear-cut opportunities. Killian Phillips, kind of a cross-pump shot, side netting, and Banksy with a free kick that went just wide. But we went behind. Rodney, who I feel is having a tough time at right back at the moment. Their left winger, he's got a beat of him at the moment. It's been their player. Gets across into the box, it comes back out. They have a second bite of the cherry, crossing the ball in. And a few ricochets, and a shot comes in. It takes a wicked deflection off, I believe, Goodman and Brehan, and it just bundles in. So obviously undeservedly they took the lead. But then an amazing equaliser by Banksy. You know, from a pass of the play, which following the corner. He takes it and he just whips it into the far corner with his left foot. Great finish to level the score, and it's the least we deserve. Deservedly 1-1. We shouldn't be behind in this game, and hopefully we can push on. Nicky, as you eat, thoughts on the half so far?
Don't try and catch me out. I'm not going to put him up. Great equalising goal. Fantastic strike by Scotty Banks. Well-deserved equaliser. We shouldn't have gone. I don't think we should have gone behind. Rodney looks to be struggling on the right-hand side, but hopefully in the second half he's more warmed up. And yeah, we want to win it now. Let's go. Let's get it.
If there's any jinx though, my guy tweeted, decent half, we just need a goal, and then we conceded. Hey, thoughts on the half?
Oh, on the half. So it was a good half. Not really sure what else to say really. Nicky said no goals, and guess what? They scored. I said that Scott Banks was one of our players that aren't playing too well, and then he scored. So there's not really much else to say really. I'm looking forward to the second half, obviously. But I seem to think that bringing all the loanies back and putting them straight into the team, it does look like a team that they haven't played together with each other. It looks like the flow's been disrupted a little bit. But other than that, you know, they've definitely got the cardio on us. So we need to put the game to bed if we're going to win it. If it goes long, then I think it's theirs to win, if I'm honest. But hoping for a 2-1. And if not, it's going to go to penalties again.
Hi. What am I doing? Am I giving my
Half.
I thought it was all right. I think we started off very well. We started with quite control, but the problem is that they kind of shrunk away a little bit, and then they scored a bit. Albeit they scored quite a lucky goal, I thought. Until Banks scored, they didn't really look like they lost a lot of confidence. Hopefully they're coming towards us this half, so hopefully that gives them a bit more impetus to attack. Besides that, it's been a bit of a cagey game, to be honest. Not a huge amount of chances. Some poor balls and stuff. Hopefully it gets a bit more exciting in the second half.
Yes guys, you could like football here. Match finished, PSV 3, Crystal Palace 1, and I don't know what else to say about the game other than the the boys tried hard. They did nothing wrong, really. The loss is, I'd purely put it on the coaching staff. Subs should have been made earlier. Only one sub made in 100 and something minutes is just outrageous for a youth level game. But, you know, they played well. They done well. Scott Banks, I wasn't familiar with your game. What a guy, what a legend. I think that he's my man of the match. Great goal. Nearly scored 2 other worldies. Nearly scored a free kick and another one when cutting in off the right. Jez Ratsaki, I think he looked tired. Didn't impress very much. When he was on the ball, he looked decent. However, you know, a long game. I mean, not a long game. A long season probably wore him out, and he's probably also thinking in the back of his mind, you know, don't want to get injured for pre-season for the first team. But other than that, I'm impressed how the team played. It's exciting team. Lost to the better team as well, I think. I think that there were parts of the game where we were much better, but we just didn't take our chances. But, you know, football is a lovely game. You win some, you lose some. But, yeah, happy with the game. Great to be there, good atmosphere. HF should definitely move to the front of the block. They made a much better atmosphere there. But, you know what? We lost 3-1, but we played well, and I really hope we go and build on this again next season. But anyway, guys, thank you very much for watching. This is Eagle-Eyed Football, up the Palace.
Big up. Obviously just got back from the game. Finished Palace 1, Jong PSV 3, and it's just a disappointing result. Obviously, I think we played well. Boys played their hearts out, gave everything to this game, and we dominated. We dominated in large portions of the game. I would say, especially within the initial 90, I think we definitely dominated about 70 to 75 minutes of that game. You know, wouldn't have go down against a run of play, clearly. Managed to get it back before half time. Great goal by Banksy. And then the second half was, it's just, we just couldn't take our chances, you know. They had like multiple blocks, you know. It was just crazy, you know. Then obviously it's gone into extra time, and I think this is where even before extra time, apologies, we had a clear penalty. Banksy got taken down. This was like in the 87th, 88th minute and stuff. Right, fair enough, but the angle of it, referees' view may have been skewed, that's fair enough, but the lino has to see that, surely, you know. Either way, officiating all game was terrible, in my personal opinion. Got into extra time. They hit the crossbar early into that. And you know what? I feel like from a management point of view, I think we kind of threw the game away. I think it was very pivotal to have made a sub or maybe 2 subs at the start of extra time. You know, what PSV had done well, and I think this is what helped them get back into the game, is, you know, they threw in a more, like a taller striker, put the striker that they had, they put him in the wing, and they were able to just lump the ball forward, and he was able to like hold it up and so on and so forth. So we're just having a bit more possession that way, because obviously like I said, we were so dominant, you know. But yeah, had we had taken our chances, you know, Mooney had like a half chance, Jez had a half chance, Killian Phillips, if he got his toe to one, would have had a tap in, you know, because there was a period of about 5-10 minutes sustained pressure, and it was constantly down our left hand side with Teo and Mooney like working well, you know, to create chances and such. And it's just a shame. But then unfortunately we conceded some really slack goals, really slack goals towards the end of that game. And PSV, I think they sealed it with a free kick, you know. And yeah, unfortunately we came out undeserved losers. But you know, when it's a cup final, you know, you got to take your chances, you know, you got to be ruthless, and unfortunately we were not. So yeah, listen, all the best to the boys for next season. You know, I hope this experience, like, has been an incredible journey. I hope this experience, they can learn from it, you know, and come back stronger, you know, and big up, especially the Palace fans. It was 5,941 or so fans that turned up today to support them. Incredible, absolutely incredible, you know, so big up to each and every fan that was able to make it, you know, and obviously for those who are following through the different social media platforms, etc, etc. So yeah, listen, we keep going, we keep striving, and at the end we can say up the Palace.